Hi y'all. Designing the raised bed hoop cover to serve three functions, three purposes. Now, in preparedness, you want to be able to have something that could serve three functions for you. Okay. So I was able to figure out how to get this hoop house cover to serve three functions. Really cool. Let me go ahead and get into it. So I'm working over here. Uh, these are starting to sprout. Okay, and I think they start selling the feed stores start selling the potatoes early, so in January. So I got to get that thing done. But anyways, so been working on the design, and let me show you. Still got to work on that. Uh, you got to start somewhere, and I'm going to show you where I started in the beginning, so that you can see that uh, success comes in small steps. Uh, you're better off stacking food because it's going to be important. I do a lot more reading than just growing food, but it's not exciting. These videos are kind of boring, but let me show you how you start out. I mean, growing food's kind of boring if you're not really into it. But so this is how I started out. Just a crude design right there. Just threw something together, and then I advanced it. So the original design is to keep the herbivores out, to keep the animals out of the raised bed, and also it serves as a cover to put a blanket when it gets really cold. Okay, two functions right there as a support for tarps or something for cold weather. It also serves as a you could use it as an improvised shelter. Okay, you could stand this design up and make a temporary shelter for yourself in cold weather. You could stand it up on the side. Well, let me go ahead and get this part done here first. But let me go ahead and show you here. You could also, so you could use it for your keep the predators out. An improvised human shelter, and you could also use it, convert it to make a trap, a box trap, because it's already going to have the chicken wire on the top. And notice how I improved the design. I put an extra bar right here so I could loop the chicken wire over. But on top of that, you know, if you have food, animals are going to come to your garden. You're not going to stop them. Anything, rats, anything, mice, anything's going to show up. But you could do this right here and check it out. You could have it open and you could set it up to where you got a tripwire in there, and once an animal goes in there, if they hit the tripwire there, the whole thing will come down, and you would be able to capture um, whatever you're looking for. Hopefully, be like a rabbit or a raccoon, not a raccoon, but a like a squirrel, and then you'd be able to breed them. You'd be able to make a cage. Now, let me show you how this could work as an improvised shelter. See how it's light enough? It's hard doing it with one hand. Okay, so you can set this up as like a lean-to. See that? Or if you had to, you can remove all the soil from your raised bed and make like a little shelter like that also with your tarp. Or you could just drop it down and get in there to get out of the weather. So the design serves three purposes, and you know, in extreme conditions. But I'm gonna try to set that up. The little trap, the little tripwire, or the tripwire trap, to show how to capture an animal. Because if you have an like an animal like a rabbit or a chicken or something like that, it could also serve as a chicken run. You could have that, and they'll be depositing manure in your garden because there isn't going to be any artificial manures around. So that's how you design it. That's by design. But notice how I uh, I just started with something rough, coarse, just a general idea, and I kept building on it, and then finally came out with that idea right there. Now, if I had longer sticks for the feet, it could be up higher, right? Be able to you know make it taller, like longer legs right here. But it'd be a nice little habitat for even that area right in there would be a good habitat for rabbits, or even little birds or whatever, like quail. They'd be able to have a nice shelter in there, away from the elements. So think about now. Now you don't want to do that in the city. You don't want to lay any. You don't want to do anything like that in the city, because I mean, who knows what the laws are, right? But it's just something in the future, if everything goes south, which it probably will. I mean, that's why we're doing this, right? I think something's gonna come. WW3. But pretty nice. It's time to get those potatoes in the ground. I think I'm gonna just go to the box store and get some some mulch, and just mix everything in to move forward fast. All right. The deer keep coming around, and the squirrels keep digging. They're digging everywhere. See that? But oh, let me show you the grass too. So here I've been transplanting some grass, and you see how it's starting to grab? And this grass, I picked it from the shaded areas of the lawn over here. So it's filling in, and looks like it's working all right. Okay, see y'all later. Pretty interesting figuring all this stuff out, but the hardest part is going to be food. And if you don't know how to grow it, it's just stack it. It's going to be very difficult if something does happen.